Well, hello there, YouTube. Today is Thursday, September 21st, and it's my day off. Man, the job's been really busy. I work from home, but it's kind of, you're just still extremely busy, and it's just not like you can, not slack off at all. I mean, I've had to teach myself to, over the years, teach myself to give myself a cutoff time. When I first started doing this, I was working, 19 hours a day, 7 days a week, and I, get burned out really quick. So I give myself a cutoff time. So 5 o'clock, 5:30, the computer's off. Well, my work's off. I might get on YouTube and do some stuff, but work is off. So anyway, that's why I really enjoy my day off. I can just get out on the bike and ride and enjoy the day. Probably going to be a little bit warm today. I don't know, I just got out of the garage, so it takes a little while for the bike to get acclimated to the temperature. But anyway, I'm going to enjoy today. Don't really have any kind of topic to talk about. So, I'll talk to you later. Bye. There's one thing I don't do enough with the bike is check tire pressures. They're usually okay. So I checked my pressures last night, and I guess I was maybe a pound or maybe a couple pounds off in the back. I usually run 26 pounds in the rear tires because they're huge 10-inch, 17-inch, 10 inches wide, 17-inch tires. And since they don't need it's not a lot of weight, so I run 26 pounds in the back. And I usually run 41 pounds in the front. And I noticed the front, I've been riding lately, and I could just feel things in the road too much, and I could feel a bump, kind of irritating. Bumps on the front ends of trikes are kind of rough anyway. So I was about 4-5 pounds too light in the front, and I like to run 41 pounds in the front, even cold, because the trike just runs so much smoother for me at a higher pressure. It tracks better, and I don't feel every little single bump in the road. The worst thing about I think the weakest point on a Goldwing, especially on a trike, are the front shocks. I think that's probably the worst thing about a Goldwing to me, because it's just not, to me, it's not as smooth as it should be. I mean, I just had my front shocks rebuilt, so they're fine, but I don't know, I guess just not the smoothest thing for me that I like. So I probably try, if I ever get a new one, I might try one with a little bit bigger rake. This is only like 4.5 rake, which is not much, but it's a shorter wheelbase. But I'll probably go with a longer wheelbase and more like a 6-degree rake on a new one. Anyway, I'm wearing my long sleeve shirt and my pants today because I'm going to be out a lot of the day, and normally when I just ride in the evenings I'll wear shorts and a t-shirt kind of thing. But anyway, bye. One thing I did with the GoPro I'm using on my helmet, I used to put it in like one of those cases with the holes in the side so I could hardwire my mic into there, because my center backpack is bad, and I'm not spending $100 on another center backpack when I already had the microphone. Let me close this. But anyway, I had to modify the little plastic case, drill holes in it so I could plug my mic in it, but I wanted the open GoPro so I could use like ND filters and I'll look in the mirrors as I get past this corner, and I'll show you. Well, big corner. But anyway, I had to modify it because I have ND filters like polarizer 4, ND4, ND8, ND16, and ND32, and I never use them because I actually bought them when I was using this camera on the drone, and I had trouble with it. But anyway, let's show you what I'll look in the mirror, see if you can see it. There, see if you can see it. See how I got the ND filter on there? Got an 8 on there now. But I like my GoPro mounted right on my chin so it's centered. And I don't know if I ever get the Sena 10C Evo, it'll kind of be mounted, on the left side. It's kind of centered, but you probably won't be able to tell. Anyway, I gotta sneeze. Bye. Well, I hit a dead end, but how about this community that lives on the water? Is that cool? This is just a little inlet. I think it's Inks Lake right over here. You can see water back there. I'm just hoping to pull over and get to a park, but there's no park. It's for residents. How cool is that? They got a big slide out there too. I like this neighborhood. Go back.
Turn left on Raven Street.
Go back this way. There was some nice. Whoop, dead end. Dead end. That's a bad thing about reverse on a Goldwing. It's an electric starter motor, and it's really slow. I guess I turned the wrong way. Anyway, this is a cool place because it's all on the water.
Chaparral Drive, then take the first left.
I don't know if it was
Raven Street.
Yep. Got the GPS on to bring me in this neighborhood. I knew it was on the water. I think here, I wanted to pull down here, but it was for residents only. It said no trespassing, which would have been cool, right? But I don't want to trespass. Residents only. Anyway, bye.